The Oklahoma Centennial Rodeo Opry, where tomorrow's stars are coming out tonight.
Let me speak to the preacher. I just thought he ought to know. I've been trying hard to reach him. God told me to tell him so.
Hello, preacher. Oh, this is Brother Burble. I'm sorry to bother you, but I just felt led to call you. Sister Lodema has been parking in the visitors' parking spots again. Yeah, she thinks just because she brings guests, she can leave her car there. We know it don't work that way. I don't know why they should get such good places anyway. It's not like they're handicapped or something. They need to park out there with the rest of us and trip over the asphalt. Then maybe they put something besides that welcome car when we pass the plate, yeah. Preacher, you need to do something about this, don't you think?
Let me speak to the preacher. Something else is gonna miss. I'm afraid we're gonna need you to do something about this.
Hello, preacher. This is Brother Burble again. I just felt led to call you. Those darn visitors, they're sitting in my pew again, preacher. Sister Lodema brung them. She knows where I sit. After all, I paid for those pew cushions during the pew pushing campaign. Not to mention that hymnal that I bought has my name right there on inside the front of the cover there. Got all the good songs dog-eared in it. Well, there they were Sunday morning sitting on my cushions using my hymnal. Next thing you know, they're gonna ask to borrow my Bible. Now, preacher, you need to do something about this.
Let me speak to the preacher. It's about old so-and-so. Every week it's something different.
Hello?
Something preacher ought to know.
Oh, preacher, that's Brother Burble. I felt led to ask you, does Sister Lodema have to go down front and pray during the invitation every week? I mean, how many people does she have to pray for anyway? If it weren't for her, we could sing one verse there at the end and get it over with. Now, you tell that music guy he needs to wrap it up whether we're done or not. I can't stand up that long. Yeah. By the time we got to the cafeteria, preacher, there wasn't any white meat left. Now, preacher, you need to do something about this. What are you thinking?
Let me speak to the preacher. I just thought he ought to know. I've been trying hard to reach you. God told me to tell him so.
Preacher, hello. It's Brother Burble again. I think it's great that Sister Lodema's guests finally joined the church, but my goodness, preacher, did you have to introduce every single one of them? Well, we didn't get out of church till 12:05, preacher. The line was so long in the cafeteria, I lost my appetite. Good thing I didn't hang around and shake their hands. I'll introduce myself to them when I ask them to move. Find their own pew and get their blessed assurance out of mine.
Let me speak to the preacher.
Lodema better not bring any more guests.
Something else is gonna miss.
We are not putting up with that any longer.
I'm afraid we're gonna need you
Anybody that prays that much,
to do something about this.
there's got to be something wrong there, don't you think, preacher?
Let me speak to the preacher.
I think she may have some unconfessed sin in her
It's
life.
about old so-and-so.
Is there anything you need to share with me, preacher?
Every week it's something different.
What do you mean mind my own business? I am minding my
Something
business.
preacher ought to know.
This is my business, church business, preacher.
Let me speak to the preacher.
Well, let's not forget who pays your salary.
Something else is gonna miss.
Gives you that nice 6-room parsonage.
I'm afraid we're gonna need you.
Well, yeah, I was counting the outhouse as a room and the carport.
Do something about this.
Well, you can forget Sunday dinner, preacher.
Let me speak to the preacher.
Hello, preacher.
It's about old so-and-so.
Don't complain, preacher. It's more than Jesus had, I'm here to tell you.
Every week it's something different.
Hello? Oh, I think I got disconnected.
Something preacher ought to know.
Boys, it's just a 2-hour show. My quarter was running out there real quickly.